here in California, and they're out hoping for a big win for their Fijian side. Bobbled. Fiji on it. Valu. Oh, beautifully picked up. And again, the Fijians can produce some absolute magic in conditions like this. We've seen it in Hong Kong over the years. And they just have this ability to make the ball stick. They don't really adjust their game plan a great deal. They still love to offload. Here's a rare ruck for Fiji. Their ruck to try ratio is less than 1. So if they have 2 rucks, they're probably not going to score. That's how they view it. And there's a second ruck for them without having scored. Credit the Japanese putting their bodies on the line. That's a good tackle from Tananaka. Stolen by Japan. They've got their reward. Fiji a little late to arrive in support there. Spilled by Yakushiji. And this is a good start from Japan. Simon Amor's men. And they've won a penalty. Fiji off their feet. Quick tap from the big man, Latinara Soejima. That's gone forward, so Fiji going to play with the advantage. They work it short. Advantage is over. Again, credit this Japanese defense that making the tackle stick for the moment. But there's the big step off the right foot. Powering his legs through. Awesome work from Fiji. And Ioane Temba will go under the posts.
Yeah, Fiji was patient in that. Off the transition ball, the best team in the world off transition ball. They moved the ball back outright and into the hands of that young man, Tiba. He manipulated the defense with that step in and just opened the stride and took it all the way.
He'll be happy you called him young at 30 years of age. You're trying to get back in there.
Hey, that's really young for us, right?
Clinical finishing and just natural work off his right foot there, carving a hole in the Japanese defense. Fiji, despite not lifting a gold medal, are the second top try scorer with 123 tries this season. They have improved their ranking. They were 8th before Sydney, and they went up to 5th, up 3 spots. So they're starting to climb. Ben Gollings will be happy with that. He's brought in 4 debutants: Fakundrano, Garnivalo, Morgane Mase, and Rosaku, just to shake things up a bit. But anyone who knows Fijian Sevens rugby knows it's not a huge risk to go to the bench. And for his second try, skipping his way around the corner, is Ioane Temba.
And that 5 points came at a little bit more of a cost to Tiba, but you see Fiji just doing what they do best, moving the ball. 2-on-1 situation here, and Tiba having to work a bit, step out of that tackle and get to second.
Kisses all around. Conversion, tough conditions. We saw a kick earlier. They didn't even come up off the pitch because of the water that's on there. But the local fans are happy. So just over 2.5 to play. Fiji up by 2 scores. Japan again not able to gather that kickoff. And this is exhausting stuff when you're playing against the Fijians. We've got so much size, so much power as we're seeing here. It's absolutely exhausting. 4 Japanese needed to bring him down. Floated pass out wide. The skip doesn't work this time. Temba's in not much room, and has he done it again? A first half hat trick for Ioane Temba.
And he flirted with that drive, actually with the touch line on the right side. Outstanding footwork by Timba. Oh, look at that. So much balance and strength in that.
And we talked about their reach in offloads, but you can see it there in the fend as well. It's so long. Well, this time the kick is good. So 19 points up on the board for the Flying Fijians.
Come on.
Time off here as we some fresh legs on the field. Fiji are going to continue their record. By the looks of it, they have never lost to Japan. And the average win margin is 38 points. They're on track exactly to do that. Although a minute to play here. Let's see if Japan can get their hands on the ball and keep it. There they go. That's much better work up in the air. Jinar Sojima's brought down. Sorry, that was Josiah Kareve, as I said. Famous name in sevens, brother of Sami, and another brother in the Japanese system hoping to come through. A little bit of sloppiness from the Fijians. Holding on desperately. Siako Shiji, and he goes again. You can't blame them for their effort here, Japan. Again, Fiji, they're so comfortable on the ball. So many options. There's one of them. As I said, they have this ability to stick to the ball. Stop and go, out wide. Bukeado backs himself right through the middle. Filippo and Bukeado try for Fiji.
And they do have that magic to just have the ball come right back into their hands where other teams today have knocked it on. And Bakurada just cutting in, turned the hips of Japanese defense out, and just threaded the needle on that one.
Salutes the heavens, add two more, and that'll do it for the first half here. The Blue Wigs are dancing. We're all fans of this. Fiji up 26 points to 0 over Japan. Welcome back to LA7. So much action to come here. Ireland and Uruguay up in Pool B. In 13 minutes, we're here at Dignity Health Park. home of the LA Sevens, part of the HSBC World Series. First half complete here with Fiji dominating this one over Japan.
On the line.
And we got a great chance to get some insight into the high level of coaching. A great player and a great coach, Simon Amar. Simon, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Tough first half for you, but just give us a bit of the story about this team that you're building up here in Japan.
Yeah, no, a tough one. We started off okay. We stuck our tackles, but then, you know, give Fiji a bit of room, and we didn't quite get it right. But we just got to keep the ball, which we're not quite doing there, as you can see. So it's a slippery one. And that's something a bit of a focus from. But we got a lot of guys making their debuts. A couple of guys playing their first ever Sevens competition. So there's a huge learning experience for them here.
Yeah, and as Fiji run away for another one, I should note you've got a few old teammates, old Englishmen, Rodwell and Norton, in camp have been helping you out a little bit, trying to pass on some of their experience. Yeah,
I mean, it's so important to develop the coaching within Japan and also to help these players get better. You know, they get very little Sevens exposure, so getting some brilliant experience from some young coaches to help them is crucial for these guys' development. It's a long-term project, making small progress. We just got to make quicker progress, I guess.
Great stuff. Well, thanks very much for giving us some insight. We look forward to seeing you up in Vancouver next weekend.
Thanks so much.
Well, perhaps cruelly, as the coach gave us his time, Fiji went and scored again through Nathuku. The conversion falls short, but the scoreboard ticks over. And it is hard when you're building up, especially when you're playing the very best in the likes of Fiji, but to build a program and keep that confidence high.
Yeah, it is. And these conditions don't make it any easier for them.
Okay, you ready?
You know, Japan in 16th place in that relegation zone. They really want to turn things around this weekend if they have any opportunity to get out of that place, last place.
Well, this man will have to be at the source of it, you feel, as he has done for years, as Latinara Sojima, but they've spilled the ball, and Fiji have posted on attack again, and they're really starting to enjoy this. Floated ball out wide.
Okay,
that 2-on-2 situation, so hard to defend. Another try for Fiji. And another try for Temba, that's 4.
And it's all sunny days here for Fiji. You would not think there was any precipitation happening, and you see this just excellent movement of the ball. Temba just, I mean, he's just unstoppable. His 4th try of the day. He's so elusive, ball in both hands, just perfect carry. Can't be contained.
Four tries to start off the first game of day 1 here in the LA Sevens. Temba there. Most guys will be happy with that over the course of a weekend in 6 games.
Okay, okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Oh, come on.
Time back on here. Referee Francisco Gonzalez from Uruguay. He's gone forward off a white hand. Referee says play on.
Okay. Backwards.
Tackle complete as that knee goes to the ground. Looking for something around the fringes, but again, credit the Japanese. There's no holes there. It's really been out wide that Fiji has exposed the Japanese. That one spilled uncharacteristically from Mbakaro.
Well, that's a first for Fiji, their first handling error this match.
Guys, mark here. Here. Okay. Come on.
On second look here, just took his eyes off the ball. That was a lack of concentration more than anything.
Okay.
Well, we're into the final 3 minutes of the second match here in Pool C. Kenya upset Australia out of the gate. So this pool's really wide open. Fiji stamping their mark here. This was perhaps keeping with the form card. See if Japan can find something here from this scrum, just inside their own 22. Some positivity as they go into the next 2 pool matches. Brought down and penalized for not releasing.
Leave the ball on the floor. Thank you.
Themba, quick tap. Decides to let someone else have a go. Straight line right through the middle. Dancing away is Mai Samoa. He's been quiet in this one because they haven't needed him, but he's popped up there. Great offload and great try from Fiji through Rathuko.
Well, Mai Samoa can score, he can assist. Such a powerful runner and stepper. Sydney's DHL impact player of the stop. Just showing his worth. Just getting started. This Fiji team is just unstoppable.
Well, Fred, if that doesn't speak to the depth of Fijian rugby, we've mentioned Mai Samoa's name the first time after 12 minutes of play. And, you know, as you said, DHL impact player, dream team player, you know, one of the best in the world right now, but they have so many other weapons they can go to.
Yeah, and that's what makes them so dangerous. I mean, we don't even see, you know, Jerry Tule on the pitch yet. So, I mean, you know, he's the puppet master, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's smart work from Ben Gollings, getting lots of players a touch. As we said, he's brought in 4 debutantes, and that's pretty rare to put on this famous Fijian Sevens jersey. And he's given these players a go. And Rathuko is one of them, and he's got a try to his name. So congratulations to that young man. They still want more. Advantage being played. Mai Samoa in the 9 position. Japan weren't 10 after that penalty award.
Back on the line. Yep.
45 seconds to play. Wakaro flips it wide. Off the left foot twice. In sublime fashion, Mai Samoa picks up where he left off down in Sydney with a beautiful try.
And he was hungry like the wolf for that one. Mai Samoa, again, this balance. Look at that quick change of direction. Just powerful. And Japan has no answer for it. None whatsoever.
Conversion is good. So we're going to have the restart. Fiji and their fans. 50 points to the good here. Themba kicks it long and flat. Japan, this is the pride, the brave blossoms, and brave they've been today. Just hasn't gone their way, but they're going to try and get one here late. This is all about pride. A couple of good rucks from them, recycled well. Goes to the hands of Ishida. Steps out of one. There's Miyagami. Oh, his runner ran away from him and he was isolated. And he got bundled. That bounced up kindly, but not gathered. Themba's on it again. Just playing a bit of basketball there. Mai Samoa off the right foot this time. Offloads, but it goes to a Japanese hand. Ishida did well there, but again, crushing defense from Fiji. Working the short side. Hayashi comes round. In the hands of Moro. This is really the best period of possession Japan have had in the red numbers here. Well scooped up, the low pass. And the Fijians are flying in. Much bigger men than the Japanese, but they're doing just enough to recycle the ball. 2-on-1 for the moment. And that ball's out in front.